Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sonora Writers Group project. We have a YouTube program, and we have our special guest today, Michael J. Sullivan. He's an author. You have, what, 7, 8 books?
I have 12 that are in print right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the times. We got to do a lot of interviewing, don't we? Well, anyway, today though, he's here for a special project that he's doing with his latest book. Show us. Forgotten Flowers. Talk.
Okay. What springboarded from the novel Forgotten Flowers was a project, an idea, concept for a project that I call the Forgotten Flowers Project. And it kind of, the seed was born at Skyline Place here, a residential facility in Sonora. Basically what I do is, in conjunction with Paula Birkin, who is the activities director at Skyline, we identify clients who I can interview. I record that interview. I then have that interview edited and formulated onto a CD, and then give those to the family. It is there are a few dynamics to the project that kind of limit the population I can deal with. I really need clients who are still lucid, can still respond to questions, be somewhat talkative, will respond, and that I can draw this information out from them.
And tell us about Skyline. What kind of facility?
Skyline is a residential facility here in Skyline, here in Sonora rather, and their clientele range from independent living folks all the way down to skilled nursing.
Skilled nursing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the project itself, as I say, stemmed from the book, because in almost a reverse of literary course, instead of the author infusing his characters with personalities and traits and desires, I created a character, Daniel Kilgore, who I've turned around and become Daniel Kilgore. I've become this advocate somehow for the elderly, and in some way do something that preserves their memories, as he tries to do in the book. The purpose of the Forgotten Flowers Project is to provide the family members with more than just pictures or letters or old newspaper prints of their loved one. It's to be able to give them something in their own words that they can share with grandsons, grandnieces, nephews, whoever will ask that inevitable question, what was Grandma Jill like? And instead of having to verbalize it, we'll just say, well, let's listen to Grandma Jill. This is what she said about her life growing up. And so they have, in part perpetuity almost, the recorded words of their loved one and their life.
And it becomes so valuable as time goes on.
It really does. And it's memories that now are not forgotten. Right. Unlike the elderly whose minds inevitably begin to fade, this little part of their lives will live beyond any faded memory.
So important.
And that's kind of the gist of the project.
So tell everyone about your book, just briefly.
Well, briefly, the hero, Daniel Kilgore, has a wife who is suffering from what he believes is traumatic brain injury and memory loss. He decides he's going to volunteer at an assisted living facility. In the book it's called Magnolia Gardens. And he works with these 3 ladies, and he wants to find some connection, that broken synapse in the brain that will help them recall memories from their past. And he's challenged at one point by the executive director, who tells him, you know, Daniel, when you leave here, these ladies don't remember you, what you said, or what they said. And his response is really, it's the core message of the book. He tells this lady, I'm not here so they can remember. I'm here so I'll remember, because they led lives of value and experiences that should be remembered. And I'm trying to draw those memories out. There are parallel plots of the families who have found circumstances where they've had to place their loved one in the facility, and kind of the emotional dilemmas that that puts them through, and ultimately that epiphany in members of the family that says, I need to go see mom. I need to say I'm sorry. I need redemption. And that is one of the subtitles of the book, A Novel of Redemption and Second Love.
And it is Forgotten Flowers by Michael J. Sullivan. And just briefly give us some names of your other books.
Oh, briefly, okay, Secrets, Newman's Wave, The Bench. Ooh,
Okay.
What Price Integrity?
And a lot more. And they can also be found, Michael J. Sullivan's books can be found locally here in Sonora at the Mountain Bookshop.
Mountain Books, here's the scoop. Best booksellers in Columbia.
Yep.
You can purchase it on Amazon in paperback and Kindle.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.